It's Tuesday morning, or Tuesday afternoon for some people. It's just right after 12 o'clock here in Orlando, Florida, here at the Walt Disney World Resort. And got a little late start today. I want to give a big shout out to Brent and Jessica Gare. I had hooked us up with a couple massages for Steph and myself, which was really nice. And after a long mastermind weekend and a couple of days of planning. But today's topic is, as I say, is God and politics. And my connection is weak here, so let me see if I can't walk around here and get a little stronger connection from everybody here. There's basically, when you're out talking with people and you're out networking, especially at a mastermind, one thing that you definitely need to do is stay away from alienating anybody. Now, I think we can all agree with the election that just took place. So many people just bashed each other's political views. And everybody's right and everybody's wrong. That's one thing you gotta keep in mind. Everybody's right and everybody's wrong when it comes to politics. It's also the same thing with religion. Now, at the mastermind, we had a broad variety of amazing individuals with different religions. We had Mormons, we had Islam, we had Baptist, Catholic, Protestant, just a whole, non-denominational, just a huge selection of people with different political views. Well, I'm a big proponent that if you're out networking and talking with people, you avoid politics. We just discussed this is a no-win situation. And you have to avoid religion. Now, I don't mean avoid it in a way that's you just don't talk about it. You just don't bash anybody else as religion, because many people, especially entrepreneurs, have a very strong faith, including me. Very strong faith in what I do and how I've been and what I've accomplished over the years. And my father is really where I got developed my faith from. Just one of the strongest, man. He was he got a seminary degree. I've been ordained online. Performed a couple dozen weddings. But a lot of people are very strong in their faith, and you cannot alienate that. And unfortunately, we have somebody who kind of violated that rule at the mastermind. Somebody came up the first time to present, and I believe they're agnostic, but people are getting up there talking about the holidays and their faith, and just sharing a little bit of that. Hey, thank God for where I've been. I've overcome things. I have a very strong faith. Being very open. And unfortunately, we had one person who got up there, first time to ever do a presentation, first time to ever do a PowerPoint, first time to ever publicly speak, and they completely alienated most of the people in the room. They said something very simple but stupid, and the fact is, I only read when we asked people to discuss and share what their favorite book was. They said, well, I only read nonfiction. That's why I don't read the Bible. And you can't say something like that. Not only did that individual really stick their foot in their mouth, they alienated so many people in the room who could eventually be joint venture partners, who would partner with them. But people were like, really? Come on, man. Just look, it's a very stupid thing to say. It's very short-mindedness, and it's very disrespectful, because you don't see people bashing him for not having belief or whatever he believes in. But he went out and said something stupid, especially this time of year during the holidays and Christmas. And I talked to the guy a little bit, and he was like, oh my gosh, I totally goofed up. And hopefully he's doing the right thing by reaching out to people and saying something, saying I apologize, totally stupid. He tried to make a joke of it, but yeah, he kind of alienated some really great people in the room who would have been really glad to partner with him, who now don't even want anything to do with him. And that's unfortunate. And I think in life we do that a lot. Sometimes we put our foot in our mouth. Sometimes we say stupid shit. God knows I have said stupid shit in my day. God knows not everybody likes my version or what I say, So you have to keep that in mind. If you're out talking with people, you're networking, be mindful of your audience and who you're talking with. Because the last thing you want to do is just totally burn bridges in your first 10 minutes of a mastermind. All right? We all have a strong faith. Everybody has a different belief, and that's completely fine. Nobody's right, nobody's wrong. Yeah, he might have said it without thinking, but when he knows that they're going to ask what their favorite book is, you just don't say shit like that. You got to have better couth than that. And unfortunately, not the case, George. Not the case. So as you guys are out there communicating and talking with people, I understand that there are some people out there that don't like these holidays because they don't like these holidays because they're not religious. And that's fine. You don't have to be religious. But don't bash somebody else's beliefs. We all have different things and different backgrounds and different history, and all come from different things. You just got to be respectful. Especially if you're going to mastermind, you have to be respectful of the other people in the room and where they come from. Natalie, you're welcome, Natalie. Hey, good to see you. Peggy Sue, everybody that's on here. You got to be respectful of everybody. Now, some people are not the most religious, and that's completely fine. Some people don't pray. That's fine. You know, whatever your choice to do is completely fine. It's your choice. But don't bash other people's choices for doing that. So you have to keep that in mind this holiday season. Yeah, I have a tendency to believe that if you don't have faith, you are missing out on something. But that's my opinion. It doesn't mean I bash anybody else. I mean, that's the beautiful thing about a mastermind. It's such a broad spectrum of individuals with different pasts and different beliefs. And 99% of people are very respectful of each other's and can come from a different place and say, okay, I may not necessarily agree with your opinion or politics or religion, but I can respect it because it is yours. Does that make sense, everybody? It's the holidays. That's right. About being respectful. Agreed, Natalie. It's about being respectful because you never know who you're going to talk to. You never know who you're going to come across. And I've always been the big believer, hey, you don't discuss politics, you don't discuss religion. Those are two things that if you don't discuss that, you're going to be a whole lot better off and have less fights, less arguments out there. Doesn't mean you don't wear a cross, doesn't mean you don't celebrate Christmas and the birth of Christ and Hanukkah and Kwanzaa and whatever other holidays are out there that you guys do. You just do what you're supposed to do and take care of people and be respectful of people, because you never know when you're going to need to reach out to somebody. You never know when you may not have the money to fund a deal or you have a connection to due diligence. And if you alienate somebody for the religion or their politics, you burn a bridge, and it makes it that much harder to have success in life. So, just short and sweet this morning, everybody, or this afternoon. It looks like it's about to rain here in Orlando. Just on my mind this morning, thinking about that. Hopefully everybody has a great week. It is Tuesday. I see John Nelson over there saying hello. Good morning to John as he's getting ready to head out. Have a great Tuesday, everybody. And be respectful, be mindful, and go make something happen today. We'll see you guys at the top, everybody. Bye.